Hey y'all, time to make K-Man. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 38th episode of Gegege no鬼太郎. And I gotta say, this episode was entertaining as fuck. Honestly thought that this episode was going to be a romance episode, and while I'm kind of slightly disappointed it wasn't the romance episode I wanted between Kitarou and Neko, really hit me kind of hard as a Neko fan, I still like it immensely at the very least, because for one, we got to see some development between Mana and Kitarou subtly because they invited her to go into the Gegege forest, so that was a nice change of pace. Used to be that Mana used to talk over the phone with Neko over Yoka, but now they're actually inviting her to the forest, so that's a positive. And then, I like how this episode gave character development to Mana because she was able to figure out who Kasha was when Katasha was possessing Kitarou's body, and she actually punched him. So those are nice elements. You see Mana maturing, especially when she made her New Year's wish for humans and yokai to get together. That was a beautiful scene, showing the culmination of her character development and her growth. This was all nice. And honestly, I also like the Kasha as a villain because normally when you have a weekly Kitarou villain, they're throwaway, but he was actually legit. He does fucked up things. He steals corpses from people's families and all that when they pass away before eating them, all smiling like a fucking evil bastard. And I like it. This character made an impression, and I like the little twist at the end where he actually escapes. Like, all these elements just make this episode feel like it has much more weight. It makes these episodes feel like they're much more powerful, like they actually... This episode felt like it meant something. The only downside was this was another case of Gegege no consequences rearing its ugly head, because when these police are asking Mana about this thief person, and she was about to mention Yoka, but she didn't, I was like, shouldn't the whole world know about Yoka at this point because Blackbeard was close to taking over Japan? Wouldn't there be cameras capturing footage or people on their smartphones or any of that shit? Honestly, that's the only thing that pisses me off about this show. There's no explanation as to why people don't know about Yoka. I mean, do Yoka use magic or what? I mean, this show doesn't even bother explaining anything. So, but that doesn't make the episode bad, though. That's really more of a problem of the series in general, not a problem. Actually, it kind of is an issue with this episode. It's coming right off of the Blackbeard episode, so... That's going to be the only thing that keeps this from being a perfect episode for me, but I enjoyed everything else. We got to see some power scaling between Neko and Kitarou, because even though it was technically Kitarou that was in Neko's body and Kasha and Kitarou's body, I like how it showed off that, yeah, in a one-on-one fight, Kitarou would obviously win because of he was just more powerful. And then I like how this episode showed off a twist of showing off that Daddy Eyeball actually has powers when he actually took out Kasha when he was possessing Kitarou's body, and I was like, damn! And for a second, it made it seem like Daddy Eyeball actually died. But to see Daddy Eyeball actually take care of the situation for once was also a nice change of pace. And I like that. It shows that Daddy Eyeball is no scrub at all, and he's not defenseless. So all in all, just multiple good elements in this episode, despite the small downside. And that's why I'm going to rate this episode an 8 out of 10. Honestly, there was still more good than bad. It had funny scenes. And there's honestly not more I can ask from an episode like this. I only wish it would have been really a Neko and Kitarou romance episode. That would have been an automatic 11 out of 10 had it been like that. But I still like what we got. So anyways, guys and gals, these are my thoughts on the episode. Comment down your thoughts on the episode below in the comment section. Rate the video. Share the video if y'all want to. Subscribe if you want to see more reviews and reactions. And I'll see you guys later. Subscribe for more. Alright, guys and gals. Bye-bye.